Okay, the next rig I want to show everyone is the live bait rig, kingfish. Everyone loves catching kingfish. It's a summertime thing, and I'm going to show you a simple way to rig up for kingfish. We need a little bit heavier line for this, so I'm moving to some 35 pound, because kingfish love structure, and obviously you've got to fish around structure. So if you're not fishing heavy enough, they're going to find their way back to structure and cut you off pretty quick. So to this we put a nice heavy swivel. Nice and simple. And like I said earlier, we'll run through knots later, show everyone. Okay, again, a nice long trace around about a body length. That just gives your yellowtail or your squid bait a nice natural presentation. Now, over the last couple of years I've been using circle hooks. I've found these really effective because a lot of the kingfish we catch in our waterways are undersized. The size limit for kingfish is 65 at the moment, but check in each state, it may change or it may be different. But in New South Wales it's 65. And most of our kingfish that come into our estuary systems are somewhere between 50 centimetres and 70 centimetres with a few better fish mixed in. Okay, so the circle hooks are really good because the fish takes the bait, sets the hook, finds the corner of its mouth, and it's easy to release the smaller fish rather than having the hook down deep in their throat. Okay, so we've got, again, our little circle hook, probably about a 4/0 up to a 6/0. Nice long trace, around about 1.5 metres or a body length, like I said. Okay, and to that, we tie that to our main line that goes back to our rod. Okay, and we need a nice heavy sinker. Now the heavy sinker prevents the yellowtail from swimming too far from the boat when you drop this to the bottom. Now we drop these to the bottom and lift them up about 1.5 metres, 2 metres off the bottom, and then it prevents the yellowtail swimming out too far. And if you're trying to fish floaters or other baits, the yellowtail will swim out and tangle everything up. So a nice heavy sinker, fish down onto the bottom, then wind up 3 or 4 metres, 2 metres, whatever you want to come up, as long as, depending on the depth you're fishing, just to get the yellowtail visible. If you sit that on the bottom, the yellowtail will lay on the bottom, nothing can find it. So you need to wind that up 2 or 3 metres, get the yellowtail up, and it'll become visible to the kingfish. So there you have it, nice and simple, fairly heavy lead, heavy swivel, trace of about 1.5 metres or a body length, down to our little circle hook.